Merhaba arkadaşlar. UCAM Üniversitesi'nden Bayan Carolina Carrillo ile birlikteyiz. Hi Carolina.
Hi, how are you, Albert?
Thank you. Carolina, can you briefly tell us about you and your university to our students?
Of course. I work for the University UCAM from Spain, a private university. I've been working with them from already 7 years, recruiting students from especially in the North Africa, Asia, Turkey included, and Middle East.
What is UCAM? What kind of university is it?
I will explain a little bit. If you want me to do this presentation, I will show you about UCAM and about I will start with explain a little bit about the study in Spain. We have 84 universities, and we receive around, because this number is not updated, around 57,000 students annually. We are here located where you can see the star is in the southeast of Spain. The region, the name is Murcia region. Also, the city is the same name of the region. And here are the principal reasons our students decide to come to study to Spain, because Spain is really, I would say, new destination before we have the barriers of the language, because a lot of universities didn't offer in English. Actually, a few years ago, none of them started with the private university and business schools to provide programs in English. But the majority of the universities that they are public, they only have Spanish. They are starting right now to offer some programs. They start normally with masters, but bachelors, actually, they are more, most of them are from private sector. So my students, what they appreciate in Spain, they appreciate the affordability. I have to say that is one of the principal reasons. Studying in Spain in general and living in Spain is not expensive. The culture, actually Spain itself is a great destination for tourists. There is a lot of monuments, a lot of culture, gastronomy, and also they high evaluate the quality of life. I would say the weather. Here we can see other like European area free mobility. Actually, for the corona is difficult, but we expect this to change during this year. The opportunities to work during the studies, the student can have the authorization to study, to work part-time. Depends of the program. If it's intensive program like dentistry, they will not allow them to work. But other areas, social science, they have more opportunity. If they want to work, they can work maximum 20 hours during the week. Also, after the finish of the studies, the new law, I'm saying 2 years ago, they allow the student to stay 1 year more after they finish the career, the major, to with visa, a student's visa, to work, but to look for a work or to travel around, but they are going to be able to be legally in not only in Spain, in whole Europe, because they have free mobility. Another, I would say, highlight is the Spanish language. Right now, is the third more spoken in the world language, and they see this not only is another advantage too, because they will learn for sure. Living 4 years or 5 years in Spain, in Murcia, especially that nobody speaks English in the street, they will be forced to learn the language, but not only the survival vocabulary. After 4 years, they can be fluently. There are other, I would say, discounts and facilities, travel around. And also I will mention, especially for students from Turkey, the proximity, because it takes 4 hours and a half to travel from Turkey to Spain, and it will cost around the minimum that I saw, 160 euros to 300, depends of the flight they take. So is affordable, possible to travel. Not it's a good destination for students who wants to not be so far away from home.
How do they find the programs at the universities? Do you know if, do you have any statistics, what kind of programs they apply to study in Spain, international students?
International students, actually, yes, they come in basically, depends of the origin. South America is a huge, I would say, market, because we have the same language, and it was the first ones who already come to Spain for different programs. There is no specific, they come from all over. The rest of, I would say, the students who are looking for English programs, they come from health areas, also social science, and engineer, architecture, also gastronomy. They come from even dance, from Japan. I have people coming from dance, and it was so there is a mix, I would say, depends of the areas. We will find architecture very, very interesting in Spain. Also, all regarding tourism, as Spain is a really tourist country normally. So all the strong points of Spain also, it will reflect in the kind of programs also related with the sports in this case.
So if a student doesn't speak any word of Spanish, can they come to your university to study?
Yes, yes. Actually, most of my students that they come to this English programs, they don't know anything regarding the Spanish, but they learn. They don't need to travel to apply, but they will learn, because in the streets, the people can smile at you, can help you, can support you, because over there is a lot of solidarity, and they like to help. They like to talk with the foreign students. They like to interact, and they help them. But to buy the bread and to buy the groceries and everything, they will need the Spanish, and they will learn it little by little. But my experience in these years, they don't need it at the beginning. They just jump to the pool and try to learn in the streets. And then for some programs, I always encourage the students, I would say most of them, to engage the culture and learn the language. Why? Because at the end, for the internship, all my programs, they have internships. That's one of the difference between the public universities and the private universities. As the public universities are almost, I would say, very low price, we cannot, we have to give more, and very good education. So we have to give more. And one of the characteristics is to be very practical. So to have a very good interaction with the market and with the companies. So we do in all our programs internships in companies. For those internships, some of them, they request language skills, Spanish language, because like I said, Spanish people, they don't speak too much English, so they need people who has a level. So they will have more options to find a internship that they like it, because everybody has internship. If they don't find it, we help to find it, we allocate them. But if they don't have the language, it has to be in the place that they are available for only English, So for them is...
do you offer Spanish language courses or a preparation course?
Yes.
While you are speaking, can you move on the slides as well?
Yes, of course. Here is regarding the UCAM. It's a private university. As I said, we have programs in English and in Spanish. And yes, we have a one-year program to prepare the students, but also a small program so they can go in parallel with their own program in English, preparing the Spanish if they want, and also another more lights like cultural and Spanish. So there are many kind of programs that we have. Here is around, we have 60,000 right now students in the university, and we offer 33 different bachelors, 45 different masters. We have official, those are official, also masters not official, then I can explain a little bit. We are a young university, like we have around 20 years old. Rankings, let's say we appear in those rankings that are more focused regarding the employability, the satisfaction of the student, regarding the interacting with the community or with the company. So in those, like this one that is multi-rank that evaluates the European universities, we have a very good results in psychology and sports science, medicine, telecommunication.
Do you offer psychology in English or in Spanish?
Yes. No, in English. So this is the campus. The campus is a monument from the 15th century. It's a beautiful building and surrounded by all the new faculties. This is really, even if you see it's a little bit outside of the city center, it's 4 kilometers and it takes only 10 minutes by car. So it's a really easygoing location, Murcia, for the international students. They can take tranvia to go to the university or bus. There is a bus station and tranvia station inside of the university. Here we can see the facilities. We have also another campus in Cartagena. It's a 45 minutes city, but it's in front of the beach. I mean, it's in front of the sea. Here is Cartagena, here's Murcia, and all this is the region of Murcia. The labs, and I will show you here a little bit also the internships. We have the agreements with different companies, and a part of the internship, they have also other programs to promote this practical part from our students. We have here, you can see some of the facilities. Depends on the program, we have dedicated facilities. To part, we have the bachelor's in English, 100%, and down the programs that we have in Spanish. Like I said, they can, if they are interested, for example, in any of the social science programs or polytechnic area, like architecture, civil engineer, or any other engineer, except health areas that is more difficult and the application is different in Spanish. The student can select any of those programs plus the 1-year program learning Spanish, and then they enter. And we do like a package from the beginning. They take the application for the 2 programs, and they just need to get the language to pass the other one. There is no step in the middle. So here, this is that we ask for the students for the average, the 3 last transcripts from the high school. And we request, if they didn't study in English, we request a language certificate, B2 level. It means 5.5 in IELTS, for example. Right now, because of the situation, we receive IELTS indicator that is online. Also, Duolingo is online. Yes, I have here in the presentation, I will show you. We have in Murcia, my students right now spend in average in the whole things 550 euros, including accommodation, transportation, and food. And here they give you some cost of living. Like I said, this is the cost of all the in average the cities, except Madrid or Barcelona. The rest of the cities in Spain, they are really, really in this kind of prices.
Do you have any message for students?
Yes, of course. I invite all the students to contact me, to contact us. We have a team for Turkish students to receive them, to help them, to support them, and answer all the questions in all the way of the application. In Spain, we are waiting for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolina. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Gracias.